I'm Brooke Burke, and it's Elimination Night on RockStar Supernova. With me are the 7 rockers who have come this far and gotten this close to the gig of a lifetime. Let's hear it for our final 7. Enjoy the applause now, because unfortunately, for one of you, it's going to be your last night on this stage. All right, guys, take a seat. Go get comfortable. Sitting over there are the 3 guys who have some very tough decisions facing them tonight. Give it up for Supernova's Gilby Clarke, Jason Newsted, and Tommy Lee. Let's also show some love for my wingman, Mr. Dave Navarro. How you doing, Dave?
I'm great, Brooke. What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Before we get to the elimination, Tommy, you're treating us to another kick-ass Supernova song tonight, right?
Yes, we are, Brookie. Yes, we are.
All right.
Yes. And one of those maniacs over there is going to come up and sing with us. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah!
But before we find out who that lucky rocker is, let's see what our final 7 have been up to, both on and off the stage. On performance night, Patrice debuted her original and showed Supernova what she could bring to the band.
I'm beginning to know right now, you're such a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing, yeah, yeah.
It's slightly happy for us, but we could make that work.
And the show took off from there. Magni rocked a grunge classic. Storm turned it around from last week.
Now I'm trying to forget you.
Toby revealed himself to the world. Surprisingly, Lucas focused his attention on the house band.
All these things that I have done.
Why do you turn your back to us so much? It just kind of confuses me. You're such a great performer. I want to see you.
Every breath you take.
Delana made sure that all eyes were on her.
I've been watching.
And singing his original, Ryan was at the top of his game.
You've had some memorable performances already in the last few weeks, and I got to tell you, I think that was your best.
And you stepped it up week after week, and you were the dark horse in this competition. I'm gonna start calling you Ryan the Dark Horse Star.
When they returned to the mansion, Delana had more to add about Ryan's performance.
I just want to say, Ryan, you would have been nothing today without that house band. Because they kicked ass on that song.
Thanks. Delana says, you know, that was great, but, you know, without the house band, it wouldn't have been that great. And I'm thinking, what?
You rocked, but
Thanks.
without that house band...
No, don't use a negative.
No, that's the way I want to say it.
No, but just try it without the negative, it'd be nicer. It's like, come on, just let me have a moment. Let me have 1 second.
You know what? I'm getting more votes than you, Ryan.
Because you're prettier?
No, because from week 1, I gave everything I had.
Oh, whoa.
No, I'm not getting a dig at you.
Well, Magni too.
I'm not getting a dig at any... Can you for 1 second not interrupt?
But you think that's where the fans came from, the first night?
Yes, I do. They're from week 1 are still strong fans.
We're growing. You're just doing the same thing over and over again.
No.
Running out of ideas, aren't you? Yeah. I need eyelashes. It's easy for her to critique other people's songs and stuff, but there's something to be modest, there's something to be graceful, and there's something to show respect to others below you, others above you, and to me, that's what a real winner is.
In the morning, the rockers went online to hear what the fans thought on Windows Live Spaces.
Yo,
she nice.
beautiful.
Why can't you be that happy in the house?
We got to look at some fan sites on Windows Live Spaces, and it was so cool.
Magni, you're hot.
That's a great photo.
That's a great picture of
Yeah.
Patrice.
Going on and seeing what people are building for us and seeing people's comments, I thought that was the coolest thing.
This one's called Innocently Lost. Her name is Megan and she's 16.
I enjoy music, especially rock music. I recently started watching Supernova and fell in love with each of the rockers. I can't wait to see who wins. My personal favorite is Toby.
Oh, that's so
Awesome.
cute.
It's kind of awesome that these people go to this trouble to kind of like be your fans.
This is a great site.
The artist benefits, not just the fans benefit from the artist reaching out to them, but the artist really benefits from the fans giving them feedback instantly. It's really incredible relationship.
Delana, it's already down to you and Ryan. You have the whole package, but he has awesome vocals as well. I even had the thought how cool it might be to have both of you in the band.
No!
That would be a good time.
I'd shoot myself in the head.
Oh God, I'd shoot you. It's interesting to know that people out there are thinking that. That's the last thing I would have ever thought of, Ryan and I fronting Supernova over my dead body.
Wow, Delana, Ryan, what's up with you two? Dave, what do you think?
Whoo! The Windows Live Spaces is definitely causing a ruckus back at the mansion. Let's get into this. You know, the internet is becoming a major, major part of music today. And having that instantaneous connection with your fans, which is something I've done for many, many years, there's nothing like it in the world. You can work with your fans. You guys are now experiencing that. So, right on. All right. It's hammer time. Delana. Hi, darling.
Hi.
I'm a little shocked by your attitude there. In fact, I'm very shocked. You know, the fans came up with this idea, maybe you and Ryan do the tour with Supernova. That wasn't my idea. That wasn't Supernova's idea. That was your fans' idea. And your reaction was that you would shoot him. Can you care to?
First of all, Ryan, I love you. And I apologize that it came across like that. Obviously, this week, I'm the big bitch. You know, I would hate to be on tour with anybody and share the stage. I want to be the singer for a band. I don't want to be one of two singers in a band.
Okay.
Sharing
Well,
the
let me
stage.
ask you this. Were you joking when you told Ryan that he would be nothing without the house band?
No, I was not joking. I mean, yes, I was so sorry. No, I did not mean what I said.
Because the reality is, what would any of you be without the house band? In this competition, are you maybe just a little bit threatened by the dark horse?
Not at all. No. I'm not threatened by anybody. I compete with myself, and I'm doing my best, and that's all I can do is my 100% best.
All right. Let me go over to Ryan. Let me just get your reaction to what we're talking about here.
You know, seeing that played back and just hearing things around the house, my thought on Delana right now is that, you know, what she just said to you and the world was the most graceful I've heard her speak, you know, in a while. I thought that was very nice of her. No, I thought that was very nice for her to be the bigger person. But she seems to be the front runner and everyone seems to love her and she has many fans out there. And I think when you're on top, I feel like when you talk down to the people below you, it shows disrespect and it shows just a different side that I don't think people would look up to. So for her benefit, I think she should, you know, be more positive, you know, when she speaks about people.
All right, well, Brooke, let's take it back up to the main stage.
Thanks, Dave. Well, speaking of the internet, everyone should remember that if you want a guaranteed ticket to our season finale on September 13th, there's only one way to do it, by entering and winning the Windows Live Spaces contest. Just go to spaces.live.com and click on the contest link to create your own Windows Live Space page based on the show, or you can vote for the ones that you like best. Next week, Supernova will pick their favorite space, and that lucky fan will win a free trip for two to our big season finale on September 13th. And there's only 4 days left, so get going. Now, last week, Supernova premiered their very first song, and they selected Delana to be featured on vocals. It's another week, and the band has planned another new Supernova track to premiere for all of you. The question is, who is going to be singing with Supernova tonight? Let's go! Earlier this week, the Rockers headed to the studio to try out their vocals on the next new Supernova track and earn themselves a shot at playing on stage with the band.
Each one of us brings a certain flavor to their music, and it's getting really tough for them because we all have a different approach.
Keep it on the level, like I'm supposed to. Keep it on the level.
Getting up there with them, it's going to show either A, you can be in the band, or B, it doesn't look right at all.
Every time I say I'm alone, yeah.
It's almost like a do or die moment there. There's a lot of pressure.
So here's your hey, 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 here's your ho, ho, ho. I don't know where else to go. And there's a really fine line between what's yours and what's mine. It's time that I don't want to know. You know, but you could be haunted by every cliche that I know.
There's no room for error in this anymore. So if you get on stage with Supernova, you're going to have to kill it.
You got enough to listen to? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Awesome. That was good fun, man. So it felt really good last week to rock this place, Supernova, for the first time. Definitely, it was a very cool thing. And we're going to do it again this week, and we're going to do it again each week from now on with a new song each time. As for tonight's song, we went down to the studio, what you just saw there, and everybody came up and tried their chops on the new Supernova track, Be Yourself and 5 Other Cliches. And one person stood out, and if the Thunder from Down Under could keep his shirt on for a minute, we're gonna rock with Toby Rand, baby. Come on.
Gentlemen, premiering the second brand new song from their upcoming album. Let's hear it for Supernova featuring Toby Rand on vocals.
Oh, be yourself and not somebody else. It might take a little effort, but maybe take a little help. You can figure out. If not, just let everyone else there. Keep it on the level, if that's what I'm supposed to. Keep it on the level, cause that's what I think I'm told to. Keep on getting in trouble, even if I take this, and I take this road. So hear you, hey, 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 hear you, ho, ho, ho. I don't know where else to go. And there's a really fine line between what's yours and what's mine. It's time I don't wanna know. I'm sick of being haunted by every cliche that I know. Whatever that means. And if you know you're young, you never seen a limousine, you're gonna one day. Just remember, don't get in. And don't give up, cause you know people are gonna care. And you're gonna try and accept every dare. And if you can't seem to make it, maybe just try failure. Oh, keep it on the level. I know you do what. Keep it on the level. I know you want to. Keep on getting in trouble. Keep on getting in trouble. Every time I start on the road. So hear you, hey, 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 hear you, ho, ho, ho. I just don't know where to go. And there's a really fine line between what's yours and what's mine. I don't really want you to know.
Supernova, everyone, featuring Toby Rand on vocals. And remember, to get all the information on Supernova's world tour, go to rockstar.msn.com. Tickets are on sale right now. Who's in this week's bottom three? We'll stay right there to find out. We're back, everyone. Let's hear it again for Toby and Supernova. Toby, Delana, or one of you over there, is going to become the lead singer of Supernova. But fronting the band isn't just about singing. You also have to deal with the press. Earlier in our week, Rockers sat down with 3 members of the media. Check this out.
What's up, baby? Give me some. Yeah.
If you are a rock star or a superstar, media is just part of the game, and you have to know how to handle it.
So growing up, were you a fan of these guys? Were you a fan of Supernova growing up?
Metallica, I actually had sex the first time to a Metallica song, so...
Nice, which one?
Unforgiven.
Mine was New Edition.
Do you think you'd survive the year if you do this for if the tour is like a year around the world?
Depends what medicines are being created right now.
Do you feel like Delana has the edge right now? Because everybody...
Certainly, yeah.
You do? Why is
yeah.
that? Why do you...
Well, if this band... I was getting an interview by Jamie, and I saw at the corner of my eye Jason Newsted walk in. Well, you know, they've made it clear they're open to the very end.
There's a lot of crash course stuff involved in whoever the person is that's going to win this competition. It all comes down to the representation.
Do you think that anyone here is faking it to get the job? Are they playing a part to impress the guys?
Of course.
Who isn't being true to themselves, do you think?
I don't want to dog anybody, dude.
There is no question that when you, in the press, when you talk negatively about some other person, there will be repercussions, no matter what.
There's definitely a guy that I want to strangle at one point every day, and that's Lucas.
And why is that?
And from 1 hour to the next, he's a different person. Every now and again, he gets one little nerve in me that just wants to punch his lights out.
Well, it's been said in the house that you're really difficult to deal with.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Apparently, you're just 2 different people.
Who's saying that?
I think Delana wants to save you. I mean, she's so worried about it that she wants to save you. And that you get really moody, you go to a dark place.
Well, tell her to mind her own business. First of all, for Delana even to say something like that to a camera or to anybody, when she doesn't even know who I am, is uncalled for and cheap.
I kind of know who's really serious about this and who is just along for the ride for as long as they can.
So let's name those people right now.
I think Toby is one of those people, and Magni is really set on being with his family. You know, that's a hard thing to answer, but at the end of the day, I kept saying to myself, this is still a contest.
Wow, things are really heating up tonight. Dave, what is going on?
I do not know. That was unbelievable. Delana, I gotta talk to you. What the hell are you thinking? Seriously, like, you are doing so well in this competition. Every week you're bringing awesome performances, but, I mean, I'm actually speechless. Take it from me, okay? I've made those mistakes before and I've paid for them. You never bag on your peers like that. And what? Okay, please answer, because I'm stunned.
First of all, when Jamie told Lucas that I want to save him, I said, actually, I understand a lot about Lucas because we are very similar. We have similar upbringing. And sometimes I feel like a mother dove, and I want to take him under my wing and protect him.
I don't need a dove, by the way. I don't need a dove or a wing.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just care about you. I'm not a professional person that's been in interviews. I've been a singer all my life. This is a learning process, and I screwed up badly, and I apologize to every single person that feels offended. I'm just a human being, and I screwed up, and I'm going to learn from this.
Okay, well, fair enough. And I appreciate you owning up to that. That takes some, that takes some guts to do that. I guess the question on everybody's mind is just why would you say those things?
I'm too honest. I don't know how to lie.
Okay, Lucas. I am very interested to hear what your reaction is to having seen that and to having heard what was said about you in the press clinic.
I'm not surprised. I know what's been going on. I just I have to live with it, literally. And I mean, I'm bigger than that, man. Evs.
Right on, dude. And one thing that is going to hold true for all of you guys, and all of us can vouch for this, is that you're all going to have to grow seriously thick skins when it comes to this kind of stuff, because it is going to be thrown at you left and right. It is brutal. Just ask my boy Tommy. Look at me, man. I mean, the four of us, dude, we walk around with legitimate targets on our backs at all time. And whoever wins this thing is going to be a lead singer who won a reality show. You don't think that some stuff's going to get thrown at you? So, good time to develop a thick skin. All right, let's throw it back to Brooke up on the main stage.
All right, everyone, we've got business to take care of, so let's get right to it. Who's in this week's bottom three? At the end of last night's show, we revealed who was at risk after the first few minutes of worldwide voting. If I say your name, please stand. Patrice. Storm. And Toby. You were in the bottom three at the end of last night's show. Well, if you guys don't like that, you're gonna hate this, because as the voting continued throughout the night, another rocker was in jeopardy. Magni, it was you. We've got four rockers flirting with danger, everyone. Who ended up in the bottom three once the worldwide voting was completed? Well, stay tuned to find out. Welcome back to Elimination Night on RockStar Supernova. Storm, Toby, Magni, and Patrice are standing because they were in the bottom three at some point during last night's worldwide vote. Which rocker held the fewest number of votes once the night was over? Well, let's find out. You guys know the drill. If I say your name, you'll come up to the stage and perform a song for Supernova. Then at the end of the show, Gilby, Tommy, and Jason will decide who's safe and who is going home. Before I announce the results, you should know that it was incredibly close last night, and only a handful of votes made the difference. Our first rocker in the bottom three is... Magni. It's you. Come on up here.
You're mean.
It's not my fault. Jason?
All right, bro, what song are you going to sing for us tonight?
I am going to play Jimi Hendrix' Fire.
Awesome. There you go. Let's rock it. Let's hear it for Magni, man. Let's hear it.
All right now. Come on. You don't care for me. I don't care about that. Got it full. I like it right there. I have only one burning desire. Let me stand and see your fire. Come on. Let me stand into your fire. Oh, let me stand. Let me stand into your fire. Let me stand. Let me stand into your fire. Let me stand. Let me stand into your fire. Yeah. Listen up. concerned. Just don't play with me and you won't get burned. I've only one itch and desire. Let me stand next to your fire. 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 Move over, Rover. Let Hoffman take over. Save it, baby. Save it for your rainy day. I have only one itch and desire. Let's stand next to your fire.
That was ridiculous. Yeah, dude.
Absolutely. So who is going to join Magni in the bottom three? Well, let's get right to it. Patrice, it's you. Come on up here. How you doing? Good. Gilby?
Patrice,
Hey, Gilby.
what do you got for us tonight?
Well, I picked a song by the Pretenders because
right on.
right on.
Nice.
It's middle of the road.
Well, show us your version. Bring it on right now.
All right, I did an arrangement too for you. Middle of the road, it's trying to find me. I'm standing in the middle of life with my fan behind me. I got a smile for everyone I meet.
Patrice and Magni are in the bottom 3. Will the third rocker in danger be Storm or Toby? We'll find out after the break. Welcome back, everyone. We already know that Patrice and Magni are in the bottom 3, which means Storm or Toby will join them. Who is the third and final rocker at risk? Toby, it's you. Come on up here. Have a seat, Storm. Tommy, what do you think?
I'm starting to get a complex here.
I'm never taking my top off ever again.
What the hell is wrong with you people out there? Well, what are you going to sing for us, bud?
I chose this song before we even started the show, Plush by Stone Temple Pilots. So, I grew up listening to them. Let's do it.
Right. Come on!
I feel time's a ways to go. So where you going for tomorrow? And I see that these are lies to come. So would you even care? And I feel it, and she feels it. Where you going for tomorrow? Where you going with the mask around? Yeah, I feel when the dogs begin to smell. Where's the smell of love? Oh, where all the dogs you find her? Not time to wait for tomorrow. To find it. Where all the dogs you find her? Got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it, yeah. So where you going for tomorrow? Where you going with a mask of fire? Where all the dogs you find her? Got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it. Where all the dogs you find her? Got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it, yeah.
Toby, Patrice, and Magni are this week's bottom 3. Who will be safe for another week and who is going home? Well, Supernova is figuring that out right now, so don't go anywhere. We're back, everyone. Toby, Patrice, and Magni are this week's bottom 3. Who's about to go home? Let's find out. Gilby, has the band made a decision?
Yeah, you baby.
Okay. Patrice, I'm so happy that you got a chance to share your song with the rest of the world. Your original song. But this is now your 4th trip to the bottom 3, and as we said last week, you know, it's getting harder and harder to ignore that. Magni, 2 weeks in a row in the bottom 3. You did do a killer version of Fire, though. Toby.
Hey.
We obviously thought you were good enough to sing our song today. So to us, this is insane that you're in the bottom 3.
Thank you.
But it does say something, you know, when the people speak and they vote and you're there. So you definitely should think about that.
Definitely, mate, definitely.
But while you're thinking, you can think back with your buddies over there.
Thank you. Thanks, boys.
Guys, it's time for the Tomahawk to do his job.
Oh, this sucks.
Chop, chop.
Oh, man. Okay,
Try
well,
this.
it's down to the 2 of you. We've obviously made our decision. Patrice, it kind of freaks me out that you're in the bottom 3 for the 4th time. And our fans buy our tickets, and we have to listen to them at some point, and you're the next to go.
Yeah, Patrice!
Hey, Patrice, I just want to congratulate you on making it this far. That takes some doing.
I've had a great time. I'm a fan of your band. I have a long list of amazing things that I've done in my life, and this is definitely in the top. So thank you.
Thank you, Patrice. Why don't you go on over and say your goodbyes?
So Patrice is our 9th rocker to go home. With only 6 remaining, next week is guaranteed to be even more intense because it's Viewers' Choice Week, and that's when you have the chance to control what the rockers will be singing. To make sure your song choices are heard, go to rockstar.msn.com, or Verizon Wireless subscribers can text the word song to 8918 to fill out your song selection ballot. I'm Brooke Burke. Good night, everyone.
I have no problem with being in bottom 3. Kind of ticked off at doing it twice in a row, but playing that song was awesome. And I should get an encore for that. It was so much fun. We will all miss Patrice in the house. At this point, we're all that close that we will miss everybody that goes.
It was actually quite exciting to be in the bottom 3. Got the heart pumping, and particularly after doing a Supernova song on the same show. I actually really enjoyed it. This week I want to focus on doing one of my own songs. I think it's time they saw some creativity within me. I want this job as more than ever.